Hello there, I'm here again to our MDJ series, and I want to talk about my reading, more specifically, my Don Quixote reading. I finally, with a lot of effort, take me a while, and about the effort, really take me a lot of effort. I finished the reading, all book, Don Quixote, Don Quixote, and what amazing book! Really, it's in my opinion, it's the best book that I have ever read in my life, at least in the literature type of thing, and was perfect. Really, Cervantes is such a good writer, and I really think that he is probably one of the greatest writers of all. And in my opinion, he's the best of the Spanish. He's the bro. He's the best of the Spanish literature. He's the best writer from Spain, and this book is the magnus opus of him. Is really a very interesting thing. If you didn't read Don Quixote yet, I don't know if I would recommend to you. It depends. If you wanna something challenging and you wanna read a big book, it's one of the options that you have. I will tell you that I'm not regret to have read this book. Was such an amazing experience, and like it's insane how I got closer to those characters that live here. It's insane how I got closer to Don Quixote, even though he didn't exist. And I'm sorry if you didn't know that, but Don Quixote didn't exist. It's just a character, but it's insane how I got closer to him and to his his squire, right? I don't know if this is the pronunciation correct, the correct pronunciation, but you see, I'm trying to refinate and improve my English speaking practice because I want to be able to communicate myself better. I always say that. I always say that I want to improve my speaking skills. I want to improve my speaking skills, and it's almost a dogma here in the channel, but it's really my goal. I want really be able to talk in English as a native, and I'm searching up some words. In Spider, it's the word that remits to Sancho Panza and who he is to Don Quixote. But as I'm saying, it's insane how close I got to these characters, and it's almost like I know him. I know them in real life, even though these characters didn't never exist in real life, and they are from a century, more than a century, 4 centuries ago. It's unbelievable. 400 years ago, this book was released, and look at this. Look at this beauty. Is not beautiful. Is that really not beautiful? You could not say that. It's an amazing book, and this cover is pretty beautiful, bro. It's very beautiful, right? But it, the power of Cervantes to create such characters that it's almost like I have met with them and they lived in my city. I don't know. It's that what makes a writer be a really good writer. And if you can't create connections between the reader and the characters, probably your characters is not good enough. Because if you are creating a fictional book, and here we are talking about fictional books in literature, but if you are creating this and you are not able to take the character and make the reader have some type of connection with the character, you are not creating a character good enough. Because the whole point of the literature is that the reader wants to connect with the character, and the character should reflect the humanity in all aspects of humanity in the world. What makes a literature really big and wonderful and really meaningful for the society is that tiny specific point, which is you should have characters like this. You should have someone who you have created as a writer that the readers look like, oh, this guy is passing through a thing and I can understand what he's thinking of and why he's thinking that thing. I can understand why Sancho Panza wants to give a better future to his child and to his wife. I can understand that, right? Everybody can understand why we are more likely to help the one who we love, the ones who we love. It's more likely that a father will help their son than a random child, and it's necessary that this is true, because if isn't, we will not be able to have a structure like a family or like something even bigger than this. It's really important, but the point is that the book should have connections between the reader as a human and the character, not necessarily as a human, but a representation of humanity. And what these books do is that, bro, it's such a amazing connection that you have with the characters that I cannot describe very well. Even if I use all words of the dictionary, I will not be able to tell you the feeling of be immersed in such story. And you should go there and check by yourself. You will not regret, or maybe you will, but who knows. But it is that I'm very proud of myself to reach the end of this book. I will, but here I'm really proud, because take some while. It's a book with more than 1,000 pages, and that's a lot. But I will say that it's worthwhile. That's something that really takes a while, but really matters and really pays off this situation. The point is that is this. And another thing that I want to mention is the end of this book. Without spoilers, of course. I'm not here to to say to you what happens in the end, because I hate spoilers, and I always will be a bit upset when I hear some spoilers of a book or that I'm reading of, or a movie that I will watch. But the end of it, the end of this book, is such an amazing end. It's epic. It's awesome. It's perfect. The final travel and the final experience that this book passes through me was such an amazing experience, and I will not say more about it because do not want to say some spoilers, but it's just awesome. It's just the best end ever that I read in a fictional book. Besides that, I got into a really deep crisis because I cannot say what this book's made to my literature type of thing. I'm almost regret regret of all my readings, of my future readings, even before that I finish them. I'm almost kidding of literature at all, and trying to invest some time in something that worth worth more than that. Because I cannot say much about it because you have to read, but the character Don Quixote is the representation of the knights that there is in those novels, right. So it's insane how Cervantes is ironic, and how he is able to make some critique through this character, because he makes critique to everyone, and makes little jokes and little little things about those people, without mentioning the name of them, without properly talking of them, and it's just insane how he are able to do that. But getting back what I was saying, this book really got me, really made me fell off in a crisis about literature and fictional books, and what should I read and should I read. And I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I'm thinking of those things. And because, of course, because I read this book and it is a really, really heavy book, there is some really big density of within it. Because that, I'm more likely to not have this strength to keep reading some book, more specifically some literature book. What I mean is that after I read, I'm almost hungover by that, it's a literature hangover type of thing, and I do not want to read anything else until I got better. But it is it's just what I want to know. This book is amazing. Buy it now. I'm kidding. If you want, you can buy it, and I would recommend a lot this book if you have the opportunity to read it, and send me what you're thinking about. I don't know. See you guys soon, probably. Today I published a video about to speak or not to speak series, and I did the first day indeed. So check out and see you guys soon. I'm saying I will try to be able to master the monologue of Hamlet, to be or not to be. See you guys soon. Bye.